Hello, hello, everybody. I know there's a couple more people popping on. I'm going to make sure that we are actually live in the Subconscious Healer group. Let me make sure. Okay, we are. Awesome. Okay, thank you for joining this morning. Over the last couple days, something was really placed on my heart. And when you get called to do something, you better do it, right? So Gabe and I, every single day, multiple times a day, we do a gratitude exercise. So most of our patients already know how to do that. But I was doing something a little different because quite honestly, in this world, we have enough hate going on. And if you know and follow us, you know that we talk about how our thoughts, how our feelings, the things that we think about, on a daily basis really affect us in our life. But when we really look at it, it's going to affect everything and everyone around you. So right now, since we have a lot of just hate and energy going on, it can affect you as well. So to counteract that, what do we do? Let's look at, I'm going to show you a quick picture. Let me see if I can share my screen real fast. So let's look at the vibration of our feelings. And if you, hopefully everybody can see that. Okay, I think you can. So right now, a lot of us or a lot of people around us are stuck in this downward spiral emotion. Okay. And that really does affect everything in your life and everyone around you. We have a field of energy that runs around us about 6 to 8 feet in diameter. Horses have an even bigger field. That's why you always feel great when you're around horses, because they have such a beautiful, field around them. So, on a daily basis, we're kind of going up and down in emotions. And to really counteract that, we have to reverse it. So yes, it's going to affect you personally, but it's also going to affect those around you without you even knowing it. So let's look at this. Everyone around us is kind of feeling frustration. Maybe they're feeling fear and doubt and worry. These are all very bad vibrations, and that's going to reflect onto everyone else, right? It's going to affect me, it's going to affect everyone else. If we can reverse that with a better frequency, a higher frequency, and I love the vibration of love. This is where I kind of got inspired over the weekend, because I was feeling the energy from everyone. So when I sat down to do my gratitude exercise, it kind of turned into something different. So what we're going to do is try to amplify love into the world so that it can maybe counteract that evil energy. Okay. And if we all kind of gather and do this together, it's going to be even more powerful. I know that there's been a lot of studies in China and things like that, where they had a lot of children going in and they were meditating, but they were thinking of a feeling of love and happiness, and it just amplified out into the world around them, and crime and everything else diminished. Okay, so if that can happen, why can't we be part of that solution? So let me get back into my non-shared screen. Perfect. All right. So if you kind of know us, we also say to be playful. So here's how I'm going to play with this today. When I was doing this weekend, does anybody remember probably going to age myself, the Care Bears. The Care Bears, when they were going against evil, right? They all joined hands and they had these beautiful little tummies that had all kinds of courage and love and happiness and whatever it was, right? And they send out a beam from their little bellies, right? And they conquered the evil. Okay, I know that's silly, but that's how I envisioned it, right? So that's what we're going to do. We're all going to join hands virtually. We're going to feel in our heart the love, the joy, the freedom. What would that feel like? What does that feel like to you? Okay, so I'm going to take a moment and get into that and feel it within our heart. And when we get there, then we're going to amplify that. We're going to remember the Care Bears, and we're going to send that beam of love. And then what I did is I envisioned the world in front of me, right? And it was this big white beam of love just encircling and encapsulating the world around me, and everything and everyone inside of it felt that love, that warm hug from me. And that's how we make a difference, okay? So we're all going to pretend here, and we're going to take a couple minutes and do that together. And I'm so happy that you guys are all joining me today to do this. Let me make sure that everybody can see me. Okay, perfect. Okay, so we're going to take, 30 seconds to a minute to feel what that love is within ourselves first, okay? So let's go ahead and start feeling that love, that warm hug, amplifying into our heart. What does that feel like? Just that warm hug, that intense feeling. Wrap it around yourself. Feel it in every cell that you have. Breathe it in. If you need a color, breathe in that color to amplify that love. Breathe it all around you, inside of you and through you, and a big cloud around you. Feel that intensity. Now that you've got that love, there's more of it to go around, and we want to share it with everyone around us. So now we're going to take our Care Bear hearts, and we're going to amplify that love into a beam out into the world. Intensify that. Feel it. Wrap it around the world. Don't think of anything else except love wrapping around the world. And we're bringing God into it, the universe, however you call, whatever you call upon, the nothing but love that God has, the white light. Share it to the world. Keep envisioning that love going out into the world and wrapping around and coming back to you. All right, guys. We just made a huge vibrational shift into the world. You might feel like you're just one person, but you can change the world. Every single one of you. And because you're here today, doing it all together in a virtual Care Bear line, we're changing the world. Whatever vibration you send out into the world is what you will receive. I only want love. I want happiness. I want joy. So I only want to send out happiness, joy, and love. When you're starting to feel the intensities of the world, and we will, okay, I do on a daily basis, we have to remember this. We have to take time to sit and start feeling the love that God gave us. And we have to amplify it out into the world. We can reverse these negative feelings. This will completely transform your world. You only receive what you give out. So I don't know about you, but it always makes me feel extremely high on life when I do that. So if it's only affecting me, great. But I know the scientific approach to this, that it is actually making a big difference to all of my neighbors outside of here and to all of you. When I send you guys love and all around the world, you're going to feel it in some way. So if we can do this at least once a day, what will it do? And we can add our friends, start talking to your friends about just doing this simple exercise. What did it take us, like 3 minutes to do? Maybe less. If you can do this 3 minutes a day, 2 or 3 times a day, what is that going to do for your world? What's it going to do for our world? So doing this very simple exercise can completely transform everything around you. I don't want you to get trapped into that negative energy, because you are meant for so much more. You are a higher being and a spiritual being, and we can transform any negative that comes our way with just a simple exercise. So everyone, continue doing this throughout the day today. Go and do it multiple times next week. If you guys want to join on again and do this together, I think that the more of us that join together and do this, we can totally make a big difference in the world. All right. That is my little simple exercise. Does anybody have any questions, or do you have any comments? Let me know. Okay. Let's see here. Make sure there's no one on Facebook. All right. That is the love exercise that I love to do, and that I was actually called to do this this weekend. It kind of came to me on Friday. And so I hope that you all continue to use this and start spreading it with your friends, because the more people that do this, I really think that more love will come into the world. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye. Thank you.